Guys, for all being here. I'm Kate Brewer. I'm with Great Falls Fire Rescue and one of the class members of Leadership Great Falls, class of 2024. I want to thank you guys for coming on this very exciting day that we've just been counting down and thrilled to be here. And I think, a special thanks to you guys at Eagle Mount for having this arena that we can be inside and not out in that wind out there. A couple things. So I was asked to talk about us choosing Eagle Mount, and we did. Each month we'd go to a class day and we learned about different areas in the community. And this was Human Services Day that we had a couple members. Morgan was one of them at Eagle Mount, and they brought their goats, and we got to hear about many programs that they do, and their limited staff and they're volunteer based, and just the ages of everybody that they serve, from toddler, basically until somebody passes away, and just the impact they have is not limited. And they're such a trusted and well-known organization that it kind of just sparked some, things in my mind that I wanted to follow up more and learn more about them. And as I did, I was able to see that they had a wish list. And on this wish list was a tractor. And I thought, that might be something worth pursuing. So as we were looking through different projects, that one was put out there, and it had unanimous support from our class. So it was just wonderful to know that it had complete buy-in, and that was the easy part. Then came figuring out how we're going to get this tractor. And so we all came together, which I think is very special. We have a great class. We thoroughly enjoy each other. This was not one person taking on anything. There was always a group of people who were willing to step into whatever role it was, whether it was communications, whether it was getting a business to see if they'd allow us to do an event there, any of these things. And we just worked really well together. And we have to thank Eagle Mount, because it's nice to know that this organization that we want to, fundraise for, they were at every single event that we had. They were promoting everything we had. They were supporting us, honestly, as much as we were supporting them. And there were moments where it's like, this is a pretty big task, and are we going to achieve this? And I'll tell you, the drive of not wanting to let you guys down was definitely one of the things that just kept us going. And we're so excited to be here today and know that we set a goal, and together we worked together to achieve this goal. And not only did we achieve it, but we exceeded it. And so, we're just thrilled to be able to do this. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Joel and let him talk a little bit about the tractor and such.
So when we saw the tractor that was on their wish list, we thought that was a pretty minimal ask. We thought we could do better and go bigger. We wanted the facility to grow, and with growth, we wanted a tractor that could be multi-purpose and be able to fulfill their needs should they keep continuing to grow, which is the goal of the program. So one of the things that was the tractor on the list, one thing we noticed right away is that it didn't have a cab. And as we see from the weather today, and dealing, raking arenas to hauling out manure or whatever it is, it'd be nice to be inside of a cab when the wind's blowing, or when it's 30 below in December, plowing the areas within the facility and things like that. So we felt that that was a big ask, to make sure that we could fulfill that for them, as well as provide a quality tractor that would be sustaining to their needs for a long duration and not just last for a year or two. And so I work for a Montana School for the Deaf and Blind, which Eagle Mount partners with us in variable needs throughout the year. And so they are very, thoughtful in all their support, and so we wanted to make sure that we gave back with them as well. And so Holman has a connection with Montana School for the Deaf and Blind as well. So I just called them and just reached out to them and asked them about partnering with us and what they could do with their facilities and their equipment. And this is what we came to. Their salesman James and Sean and Brian all came together and really helped put together a package that was very serviceable for the needs here, and we're very thankful for that, and very appreciate that. And they just worked with us step by step all the way through, and just gave us more and above and beyond that we could ask for to help us bring this all together.
Joel, and then we'll turn it over to Hovind and let them kind of give us some information as well.
I just cannot tell you how proud we are to be associated with Eagle Mount and Leadership of Great Falls, class of 2024. What these fine folks did, raising $53,000 for this premium Bobcat 5545 tractor for these wonderful folks, is amazing. And it's such a testament to the generosity of our community. Eagle Mount touches such a huge amount of Montana folks, all the way from our customer base to my son. They are an incredible asset, and we are so fortunate to have them. And we're so fortunate to have these hardworking people who work so hard. It's amazing. I feel very, very blessed to be a part of this. So Hovind Equipment is committed to provide the ongoing maintenance of this tractor, as well as the mower, for the life of these two units, and we're just so proud to be a part of it. So thank you. Thank you.
And I'll turn it over to Deb and Morgan, or Deb, or all of you. You guys can all go on your side.
Switch on in.
Sarah? Yeah. Come on, next slide. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
So I'm going to talk just a little bit about what this means to Eagle Mount. I'll let her get into the details of what this tractor means to this particular facility. What I did hear was that with it having this nav on it, there are no more excuses. We can't be out in the snow. So thank you first and foremost to Leadership Great Falls for choosing us. Yes, thank you. What Eagle Mount does for this community sometimes goes unnoticed, because if you don't have someone in your circle that needs our services, you don't know about us. So to have a group of individuals acknowledge what we do for this community and say, hey, we want to help. We have wanted a tractor for 30 years.
It's been a long dream.
And it's been a dream that's never been attainable. And so when we put it on our wish list, it was small. The tractor was small because we figured that could be attainable. So for a group of people to say, no, that's not what you need this, and to have Hovind Equipment step up and say, yeah, we can do this, means the world to us. It will allow us to put more time into our programs, because even though they're using the tractor, they'll have more time. It allows us to save money, because this was a bonus, this riding lawnmower. So that saves us money, and then we can get our lawns done when we need them done. So from the bottom of my heart, as Eagle Mount's executive director, thank you on behalf of our board of directors. Thank you, because it takes a whole community to help make a program like Eagle Mount. So thank you so much. And now Morgan.
Yes, we can't say thank you enough. It's going to be such a change out here being able to use a tractor. As she said, the winter months, when it's below zero, it's going to be wonderful to be able to get outside, be able to plow, not have to rely on other people, being able to do our own lawn, to be able to take care of things out here without having to rent equipment or look for other resources, that we're able to have that in our pocket here now. So thank you guys so much, and we're already thinking of ways that we can change some of our paddocks so that we can use this better. It's going to be a great change, and we're excited. And as Deb said, that this is going to allow us to have more time to focus on our participants and have more programs running out here as well as at our other facility. So thank you.
So as Brett always told me, stay tuned. Fundraising, so yes, stay tuned on what y'all see when you drive down.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
So, I met most of you, but if you don't know me, I'm Ed Brown, the chairman, CEO and president of the Chamber of Commerce. And before we get started, I just want to talk about Leadership Great Falls. But can we give these guys a round of applause?
Yes.
recognize their dedication to the program, especially Katie. Katie has just stepped up. She had some special awards at their graduation, which honored each individual. And I know that seems like, oh, that's a small feat, but it takes a lot to know someone in a year time and spend, what, I don't know, 12 months together, roughly?
9 months.
9 months, so not even a whole year, and for her to identify those individuals' strengths and weaknesses. Right there. just kidding. But, right. It's just a connection that Leadership Great Falls has built, and this group has built themselves. And the nice thing about Leadership Great Falls is they get to help the next class, and hopefully the next class get that togetherness. So since 1978, there's been 1,500 community leaders who've graduated from the Leadership Great Falls program. They are active community role models. They motivate the local workforce, become engaged in civic organizations, and serve as a sounding board for area businesses. Countless volunteer hours and time. And this tractor is a representation, as well as the lawnmower that I think is back there. Right, so with that, I would like to just say that we are accepting applications for Leadership Great Falls 2025. So if you know of anyone that would like to take part, please contact us. And now on behalf of the Great Falls Area Chamber of Commerce and your 2024 class of Leadership Great Falls, we are pleased to present Eagle Mount with $52,338 to pay for this wonderful tractor, a riding lawnmower, and a horse sponsorship for next year.
Again, thank you, because not only did y'all raise this money for us and get us the things that we need, we gained a lot of friends and a lot of relationships that will continue on, not just here. Brett, you've opened a lot of doors for Eagle Mount, and thank you.
All right, now you have to hold.